The following is a live production of 8AA postseason high school sports exclusively on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The exclusive rights for this live 8AA postseason webcast have been granted to Magnitude Sports by the Section 6A Board of Directors of the Minnesota State High School League, MSHSL. Any rebroadcast in full or in part of this 8AA postseason webcast is prohibited without the express written consent of Magnitude Sports Media Network and the Minnesota State High School League. Enjoy the game and good luck to both teams. Magnitude Sports is a proud supporter of high school sports in the state of Minnesota and wishes all the teams the best of luck in every game during each and every high school sports season. Here's a preview of what's coming up for Minnesota Section 6A schools. Thursday, March 5th is playoff time with the higher seeds hosting a home game. First round matchups include number 8 Rothsay at number 1 Henning, number 5 Lake Park Audubon at number 4 New York Mills, number 7 Park Christian at number 2 Norman County East Yulee Hitterdal, and number 8 Hillcrest Lutheran Academy at number 1 Mahoman Waban. The winners of those games will advance to the quarterfinals at Perham High School Saturday, March 7th with game tip times set for 1 p.m. and 2:45 in the afternoon. The other side of the 6A bracket has 4 more games on March 5th at 7 p.m., including number 8 Kirkhoven Murdoch Sunberg at number 1 West Central Area, number 5 Brandon Evansville at number 4 Ashby, number 7 Wheaton Herman Norcross at number 2 Parker's Prairie, number 6 Battle Lake at number 3 Hancock. The winners of those games will move to the quarterfinals at UM Morris on Saturday, March 7th, with games also scheduled at 1 p.m. and 2:45. Then the semifinals are at Concordia College in Moorhead on March 9th, with tip times at 6 and 7:45 p.m., and the championship game at Concordia College March 12th with a 7 p.m. tip-off. Magnitude Sports would also like to wish the West Central Area Knights and the Henning Hornets the best of luck in Friday night's Girls 6A Championship game. Previous 6A broadcasts can be found on our website, msportsnet.com. Under the Games button, click on Team Playlist and find your 6A team arranged in alphabetical order. Once again, the exclusive broadcast of this game on Magnitude Sports has been approved by the Section 6A Board of Directors of the Minnesota State High School League. And that 3 is blocked. They get it to Davis, and here it comes. He jams it down. From the point, Bree Adams, Lauren Hart, and it's in! Off the stick of Sydney Kamstrup, and the Cougars are on the board! And he'll put it right on goal, and right into the goal! Ethan Olsen on a free kick! Interception, and 2 of those shouldn't have happened in my opinion. There was a one on the far side back in the late first, early second quarter, I believe. So I hope it. One-handed grab, oh my goodness! Matthew Ozendorf into the end zone on the touchdown! Grant Nelson will pull down the rebound. Nelson will go to the hoop and jam it down with a one-handed slam! Savageville, the closest one there, couldn't quite get it off the far boards. Maddie Green will pick it up. She'll circle around, being closely contested there, and it's picked up, shot on goal, and a rebound attempt, and another one, and it's in! It's Jordan Kesey with the goal, and it's 2-0 Bismarck Blizzard. Get it up to Pesa, off her knee, and just lobs it. Rox is able to shuffle it out to Crabtree. They'll work back up the court. Near side, 3 on the way, and it's in! Paige Thompson with the triple. Getting the face-offs down on this end of the ice, and they have pulled their goalie. And here's an opportunity, and no. Friddle, it's there, it's in! Friddle scored with 5.5 seconds to go! Caleb Friddle gets the goal, and we're tied at 1! 22 to shoot on the shot clock here. Hoverson for his 9th 3. Yes, he got it! 9 threes for Hoverson! Well, let's just see how many he can get here. Ty Satter wants the ball. He's going to maybe tee it up for 11th 3. He got it! 11 3-pointers for Ty Satter. It's unbelievable. 35 points for Satter, and it's 75-37. All right, welcome. We're live here at Barnesville High School for the Section 8AA first round tournament game here between the Barnesville Trojans and the visiting Breckenridge Cowboys. My name is Mike Mason, alongside Raleigh Lipp. Raleigh, how you doing today?
Oh, it is tournament time, Mike, the most wonderful time of the year.
Definitely.
March Madness.
Yes, it is. Well, you know, I've seen a lot of Barnesville. I know you've been to a handful of Breckenridge games. I've seen Breckenridge about maybe 3-4 times. Your initial thoughts on this one, what are you thinking?
Well, this is just what a great way to tip off tournament play. I mean, two great teams and a great rivalry. These two, you know, there's a lot of rivalries that have died over the last number of years, but this is one that has been steady. This is a rivalry that goes all the way back to the 60s. You know, whether it's volleyball, football, wrestling, basketball, it doesn't matter. This is one of the rivalries that has been around for a long time, and it's just a great way to tip off the tournament and two evenly matched teams. I mean, these two teams split during the regular season. Barnesville won the game played here. Breckenridge 1-1 over there. I just think it's going to be a great matchup. And you know, you think about it, Mike. You know that you get to this time of the year. This is what the kids have worked for. Their whole lives to get to this point. You think about it. Some of these kids are playing in their last game of their high school careers. Four seniors on the Barnesville roster. Breckenridge fortunate enough to just have the one, Ty Bukowski. But you know, you think about that creates a lot of pressure, not just for the kids, but for the parents too. You lose a lot of things in your life. You lose your girlfriends, especially guys like us. We've lost a lot of those. You lose your money, you lose your credit cards. But I can tell you, there's nothing that's much more devastating than losing the last game of your career. And it creates a lot of anxiety, a lot of pressure. And that's what makes these games so fun. That's what makes this time of the year so fun, all the pressure that goes into it.
You see Breckenridge on your screen right now, taking a look at the roster there. You got 12 juniors. Did you realize that? 12 juniors on the Breckenridge team. This team is going to be a good one next year. I mean, they're good this year, but I mean, you're returning 11 juniors.
You know, you talk about Breckenridge. Breckenridge is the youngest team in the Heart of Lakes, but you take a look around the Heart of Lakes Conference. There's a number of very young teams, very good young players. Barnesville, one of them. Barnesville has just 4 seniors on their roster, so they're another young team. So this is a conference that's going to be really good here for the next number of years.
And Barnesville will be returning probably 8, 9, or 10 sophomores. They'll be juniors this year. So Barnesville will have a lot of players that'll stick around for a while as well.
You know, and both teams come in healthy too. You know, there have been some injuries. The Cowboys are happy to get Connor Twidwell back. Connor would have been a huge addition to the Cowboys. He broke his thumb, but he just got cleared to play this week. And great news for the Trojans this week too. Hunter Zenzen, he broke his pinky finger in the All-Star football game, and he has been mending for a while. But they are happy to get him out. How about the football program? Let's give a shout out to the Barnesville football program.
Definitely.
It seems like we're watching them down at the Dome every fall. And I know Cowboy fans can relate to that too. They had some great runs back in the 80s and 90s. Hey, we're going to have a good one, folks. Happy to have you along with us here on Magnitude Sports. And let me tell you, Mike, just excited to partner up with you.
Oh, definitely.
We're going to be bringing fans a lot of action from the Heart of Lakes Conference starting next fall.
Certainly looking forward to it. Breckenridge and Barnesville fans. We have a few baseball games on the schedule already for the spring. We're still working on that spring schedule, and you can check out as that schedule develops at msportsnet.com on our website. Hey, we're going to take a quick time out. We'll be right back. Talk a little bit more here in a moment on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. These members of the Magnitude team
Thanks for opening segment. That was awesome.
The best of luck in this game. Midwest Bank, Dean's Bulk Service, Front Street Nutrition, and Barnesville Settings. These members of the Magnitude team proudly cheer on the Cowboys and wish them the best of luck in this game. Farmers Union Insurance Agent Kyle DeVries in Wapaton, The Wilkin, Watson Deli, Blazer Express, Red River Grain,
24 watching right now.
OSBTI,
We've been on
Giant
for
Sunflower
14
Seeds,
minutes.
Three Rivers Decorating, Creative Stitches, Nelson Auto Center, and State Farm
Yeah, so
and
that
Frederick
24
Agency.
is probably 100.
Yeah.
Because you know the Wilkins one of them, probably.
All right. I don't know if we were talking during that whole time or not, but if we were, then 24 people watching to our best of our knowledge right now, and we're only 15 minutes into the pregame show. We want to thank all those who have watched. You can find us online at msportsnet on Twitter, youtube.com/Magnitude Sports. It'd be awesome if you go there and subscribe. You can also watch the games on facebook.com/msportsnet live. But if you can't stay here and watch the game, Raleigh, you know what else we have available? On our mobile app, on the YouTube mobile app, you can get our mobile YouTube channel, and you can listen to our radio broadcast in your own vehicle. You're driving around via Bluetooth connection. So we got you covered online, on the radio, on video. We bring the radio play-by-play to video, so that if you're not able to watch, you can listen just like you would on the radio.
Yeah,
right?
and we want to welcome all those people that are watching over at the Wilkin. I know there's a number of watch parties going on tonight for this big game, so we'd like to welcome all those folks. Well, you think the intensity level is picking up a little bit here as we get closer to tip-off time, Mike?
No, it definitely is. Yes, no doubt about it. Hey, we mentioned earlier we're going to be covering a lot of Heart of Lake stuff. And, well, you can team up with us. You can support the network on a monthly plan, or you can support your favorite team or teams on a single or multi-game plan. We average hundreds of viewers a game, which totals into thousands of viewers a month. We get you on our website, social media. All of our social media platforms have 1,000+ followers, subscribers, likes, etc. We'll get you everything you need to be promoted properly. We'll help you out. There's our phone number, our email, our website. One of those three, you get us in contact with us. That'll work out awesome. Also, if you are a sophomore or junior, you're looking at playing sports in college, we would absolutely love to team up with you. We got player profile videos. We've done 4 of them. 3 of those 4, Raleigh, have gotten college scholarship opportunities already.
Yeah,
whether they've accepted them or not, I don't know, but they've been offered them. 3 of the 4, 75%. That's pretty good. They're 125. That's nothing compared to you'll get a college scholarship and save $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 on college for a little 3-4 minute video that we turn around. It says 72 hours there, but usually we can get them done in 24 to 48 hours maximum. The softball videos that we do, we probably team up with Diamond Academy and their instructors and coaches, but we do all the sports: basketball, football, wrestling, track and field, volleyball, you name it. If I didn't mention it and there's a sport, that we'll probably can do it for you. So also, if you're a senior that's recently signed a letter of intent to play sports in college, we'd love to sit down with you for 15 to 20 minutes and learn a little bit about, reflect back on high school, ask you why you picked the college that you did, any advice you might have for juniors who are coming up next year who will go through the same process that you went through. And then that middle section, Raleigh, I don't know if you've watched any of these, but everybody we've done them with, it's been really fun. 10 questions. We have about 40, 50 questions in a box. We set the box there. I don't know what's in there. They don't know what's in there. They pull out 10 questions. They got to answer those 10. Everybody's loved that. Shout out, or not a shout out, but Jaden Midsall. He's on the left-hand side of your screen there with me in one of those video still shots. One of the questions he's pulled was, would you try a bowl of bacon cheeseburger soup? Would you do that, Raleigh?
Would I try a bowl of bacon cheese?
Bacon, yeah.
Well, absolutely I would.
Yeah.
There isn't too much I wouldn't try, Mike. I tell you what, I love this technology is amazing, and you've done such a great job with this, Mike. And that's why I'm so excited to bring fans in this is such a great conference, to bring this technology to the Heart of Lakes conference, and you look at the support that all these communities give to their schools too, and we couldn't do it without the support of all these the great businesses in these communities. So we're just excited, and I am I tell you what, I am fired up.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, not just because March is my birthday month. I mean, I think this is the greatest time of the year. I think they should make March a national holiday.
There you go.
For the whole month, so we can just watch basketball all month.
I like that. I like that idea a lot. Hey, we're going to take a look at the team profiles, game calendar, and more when we come back after this timeout here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
It seems around here every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, to compete, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. They know sports aren't just about building skill and strength, but about building character. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
It's the inventory blowout at Nelson Auto Center. All remaining 2019 models must go. 38 to choose from with discounts up to $14,000, including Ford F-150, Ram 1500, GMC Sierra, and more. Stop in today for the inventory blowout at Nelson Auto Center.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, drying, cleaning, and marketing your grain to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain has been saving farmers more money for years, rewarding them with reasonable prices on purchases and fair deals when they sell. Talk to Kelly or Tom about the many services they offer. Red River Grain in Breckenridge. Call 643-3738.
When you dine at the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, you're among friends. So relax and enjoy everything from sizzling sirloins, mouth-watering seafood, vibrant salads, and crowd-pleasing desserts. The Wilkin also serves the best pizza in town. Dine in or carry out after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, gracing Minnesota Avenue since 1896.
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save and Sea stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Hi, this is Michelle, manager at the Blazer Express, congratulating the Cowboys on another great season and wishing them the best of luck in the postseason. Stop in at the Blazer Express and pick up a fresh brewed caribou coffee and some hot stuffed pizza on your way to the game. That's the Blazer Express, Highway 75 North in Breckenridge. Proud to support Cowboy Athletics.
Bundling auto and home is a great way to save money and precious time. Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agent in Breckenridge, will make it easy and convenient. Your savings could be spent on that next amazing vacation. So stop by or call Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agent on Minnesota Avenue in Breckenridge. Call 643-8511. Amanda Frederick is proud to support Cowboy and Cowgirl athletics.
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Hey Cowboy fans, show your school pride with apparel from Creative Stitches. Top quality sweatshirts, polos, t-shirts, and more, all customized to your needs. Creative Stitches is also your officially licensed bison apparel outlet in the southern Red River Valley. Wildcat fans, they have you covered too. It's game on at Creative Stitches in Breckenridge, serving all the schools in the southern Red River Valley. Go Cowboys! Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide you the best quality sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios, and our delicious cashews. Good luck to the Breckenridge Cowboys this postseason and in the upcoming spring events.
These members of the Magnitude team proudly cheer on the Trojans and wish them the best of luck in this game. Midwest Bank, Dean's Bulk Service, Front Street Nutrition, Barnesville Senex. These members of the Magnitude team proudly cheer on the Cowboys and wish them the best of luck in this game. Farmers Union Insurance Agent Kyle DeVries, The Wilkin, Wapton Deli, Blazer Express, Red River Grain, Bold Print, Breckenridge Drug, Three Rivers Decorating, Giant Sunflower Seeds, Creative Stitches, Nelson Auto Center, State Farm Amanda Frederick Insurance Agency, and OSPTI. All right, welcome back. Teams have gone out in the locker room, and PA announcers ready to get on the mic. And what are your thoughts of the band? They're pretty good.
See,
I love them. I love the bands here.
And you know, they don't get the bands all the time during the regular season anymore. It's not like the old days. That's what's so fun about the postseason. The band gets rocking. I'm sure our viewers get a pretty good idea of the atmosphere in here. Again, I always love coming over to Barnesville. I always love coming over here. Back when I played throughout the years, I just love coming here because the fans are right on the floor, and the sound is kept right in this gym. It gets loud in here, so it's going to be a fantastic atmosphere for the players, for the fans, and for the coaches. Two great coaches in this game. Arleome has done a great job. He's led the Cowboys to the state tournament in two of the last 3 years. Chad Suter, his debut as head coach. Todd Hendrickson has been the head coach over here at Barnesville for a long, long time, but he's also the athletic director over here at Barnesville. So he's got a lot of other duties to do. So he stepped down. So Chad Suter is getting his first taste of tournament action in a great atmosphere like this.
Well, you see on your screen there the season records for the two teams. Barnesville home, obviously, and Breckenridge on the visiting side of the scoreboard. The Trojans, end of the season, overall record of 16 wins, 9 losses. They were 6-2 when playing here at home, and 10-7 when playing on the road or neutral court. 13-6 in section, 6-6 in conference. While for the Cowboys, they were 9-8 overall. Is that right? No, I don't think that's been updated, and I apologize for that, folks.
Cowboys 13-13.
I have it. Yeah, they were okay.
500. Yep.
I have it written down here. 13-13. They were 4-9 at home and 9-4 when playing on a road or neutral court. So once again, I do apologize that was not updated. That was my bad. I'll take the blame for that because that was my fault. Hey, we're gonna take another timeout. When we come back, this will take us through our national anthem, and then we'll have your starting lineups right after this. These members of the Magnitude team proudly cheer on the Trojans and wish them the best of luck in this game. Midwest Bank, Dean's Bulk Service, Front Street Nutrition, and Barnesville Senex. These members of the Magnitude team proudly cheer on the Cowboys and wish them the best of luck in this game. Farmers Union Insurance Agent Kyle DeVries in Wapton, The Wilkin, Wapton Deli, Blazer Express, Red River Grain, Bold Print, OSPTI, Giant Sunflower Seeds, Three Rivers Decorating, Creative Stitches, Nelson Auto Center, and State Farm Amanda Frederick Agency.
It seems around here every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, to compete, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. They know sports aren't just about building skill and strength, but about building character. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wapton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
It's the inventory blowout at Nelson Auto Center. All remaining 2019 models must go with discounts up to $14,000. Big savings on Ram 2500, Lincoln Navigator, and Wrangler Unlimited. Stop in today for the inventory blowout at Nelson Auto Center.
Breck Drug is much more than your trusted pharmacy store. Breck Drug has a wonderful selection of gifts and decor for your home and lake place. And new kitchen items have just arrived, so stop in and take a look. You'll also find a great selection of gifts for St. Patty's Day. Locally owned and operated, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 till 6, and Saturdays 9 till 2. Breck Drug, downtown Breckenridge.
Bold Print and Frame Shop in Wapenen is your graduation headquarters. Banners, invitations, thank you notes, and signage. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188. Bold Print and Frame Shop offers custom canvas prints and framing for that new diploma and tassel. If you're looking for that unique promotional item, Bold Print's got you covered. Give them a call today, 642-2188, or check them out online. Use boldprint.com.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Front Street Nutrition in Barnesville is your one-stop shop for healthy energy and nutrition. Stop in and try one of the many different teas or shakes on the menu. With over 80 varieties, you're guaranteed to find multiple favorites that'll quench your thirst. Also, ask about the different lift-offs that'll give you that unique and exact extra boost that you need for your day. Visit Front Street Nutrition today, 108 Front Street South, or call them 701-238-5276. Front Street Nutrition, nutrition for the win.
Wapenen Deli and Catering, a Twin Town favorite, has daily hot home-cooked meal specials for dine-in or carry-out, along with a full menu. Call Wapenen Deli at 642-3639 to cater your next group lunch or dinner. Have an upcoming graduation? Let Wapenen Deli and Catering take the worry out of your event. Call 642-3639. Wapenen Deli and Catering on Dakota Avenue in the heart of downtown Wapenen.
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save and Sea stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, welcome back. It's time for the starting lineups. It's time to turn it over to our PA announcer.
That guard, 5'9" junior, number 2, Adam Owen. That guard, 5'11" junior, number 4, Cooper Yankee. And forward, a 6'2" junior, number 5, Jordan Christensen. That guard, a 5'7" junior, number 10, Junior Perez. And that forward, a 6'1" senior, number 34, Tyson Kowski. Head coach of the Cowboys, Ollie Owen, assistant coaches, Connor Yankee, Derek Brown, and Jordan Christensen. All right, here we go, Trojan fans.
All right, so we'll go over the Barnesville starting lineups live here for you due to the copyrighted music in the background there. If we keep mumbling, we won't get docked for it. Let's put it that way. So, Jack Nielsen, a sophomore. Once again, we'll do the starting lineups live.
due to the AC/DC song in the background, or Guns N' Roses song, get us blocked worldwide. So we got to keep our mouths talking here to prevent that from happening here. So once again, Jack Nielsen, their first starter for the Barnesville Trojans. Then you got Blake Torfin, who's a senior, wearing jersey number 4. The junior, number 5, is Adam Tonsfeld. And then Caden Zenzen's a sophomore, number 24. And then the one they're going to announce right now is Matt Samuelson, a senior, wearing jersey number 40. Chad Suiters, the head coach for the Barnesville Trojans. Arlie Ohm, the head coach for the Breckenridge Cowboys. That will officially conclude our pregame show. And we're underway here in the opening half of the first round of the eight AA boys basketball tournament here between the Breckenridge Cowboys and the Barnesville Trojans. With the ball, Cooper Yagi to the hoop. That one's off the mark there. Nielsen will pull down the rebound, put it in the backcourt there for Adam Tonsfeld. He'll bring it slowly up and over the timeline here with 17:42 and counting to go.
And I don't think Arlie Ohm has any problem with that start.
Yeah,
he likes to see Cooper get to the rim. Didn't fall, but good possession for the Cowboys.
Nielsen with it on that far wing. Now Tonsfeld dribbles down to the baseline, comes back out to the corner. Samuelson quickly. Torfin for 3. In! He got it!
Boy, and always a nice start when you knock down your first shot, especially in a high-pressure game like this. A big make to start the game for Jack Nielsen.
Definitely.
A little bump in the corner there. No whistle, and they're going to call an out of bounds there on Ohm.
I'll stop the clock with exactly 17 minutes to go. Sorry, I had to make a quick adjustment there on our scoreboard. We apologize for that. 16:56 and counting now as Tonsfeld brings it over the timeline. 3-0 lead off a three-pointer there by the senior Blake Torfin. Inside for Zenzen, and now travel.
See, the Cowboys got Junior Perez on Adam Tonsfeld. Tonsfeld, the leading scorer, he's the quarterback on their football team, led him to a couple of state championships. He's also the quarterback of this basketball team, and the Cowboys are going to try to keep the basketball out of his hands.
They'll work it into the hands there of Pekowski. Pekowski lobs it down low there for Christensen. And it's up and in, and the Cowboys are on the board.
Boy, nice execution, nice pass inside, trying to front Jordan down low. Jonah down low, and they just threw over the top of the defense. Nicely executed high-low play there by the Cowboys.
And that'll be the first foul of the game on the Trojans. So Blake Torfin gets the first points of the game for the Trojans, and he picks up the first foul of the game for the Trojans as well.
You know, and that's always interesting, Mike, to see how these games are going to be called. You know, you don't want to get into foul trouble here. You got to see how these officials are going to officiate the game early. See, they're going to let them by with a little bit of contact up front there, but you have to really watch how these officials are going to call games because you don't want to get yourself into foul trouble.
And Junior Perez will get the bucket to drop in. He'll go to the line to shoot one.
Yeah, I tell you what, Arlie Ohm's got to be real happy with these first few possessions. Cowboys getting to the rim. Cooper got to the rim in the first possession. Junior able to get to the rim there. And then the nice high-low pass, Pekowski to Jordan. The Cowboys got to be really happy with their first few possessions here tonight.
Junior Perez will knock down the free throw. And the Cowboys take a 4-3 lead on the bucket and extend it to 5-3 on the free throw.
See, the Cowboys boxing Tonsfeld. Junior's done a good job of keeping the ball out of his hands.
Torfin ties it up at 5-5. That's our first tie of the game. One lead change and one tie. 15.5 to go. Yagi having trouble getting over that timeline there, but maintained his dribble. Nicely done there by Cooper Yagi.
That's going to be a fun matchup to watch. You got Tonsfeld and Yagi, two great athletes going head-to-head here tonight.
This one will come out here for Ohm, and the three's on the way. Out the back iron, it won't go. Rebound tipped into the hands of Samuelson. Picked up there by Tonsfeld, and a whistle.
Falls on the Cowboys, number 10, Junior Perez has his first personal foul. Team's first. Checking for the Trojans, number 35, Hunter Sampson. For the Cowboys, number 30, Dylan Bernard.
And you can hear Hunter Zenzen get in a nice hand from the crowd. Again, he's been plagued by injuries, a broken thumb in the All-Star football game. So Trojans happy to have him back.
Tonsfeld knocking down the corner three to take an 8-5 lead here for the Barnesville Trojans.
When he's only touched the ball a couple of times here early, but he gets a basket on a baseline jumper there, and now another whistle.
You know, Raleigh, one thing I've noticed is usually when I keep track of ties and lead change, usually I put like one initial of the team. Both Barnesville, Breckenridge, that doesn't help. Trojans and Ty, they're both of the T. This one might be a little tough, but we'll figure it out.
And how you do that, how you keep track of that, Mike, is totally beyond me.
Perez with a nice skip pass across the paint, but the left the basket short was Christensen.
Boy, I really like the way Perez is attacking the basket here early. He had the basket a few possessions ago, and then a nice drive here and a nice pass down low, but unfortunately Jonah couldn't finish for the Cowboys.
Inbounds pass comes to Christensen. 2 passes later over to Junior Perez on that far wing. Up top here in between the rings for Cooper Yagi. Yagi fakes to the right, tried to get around Tonsfeld, poked out of his hands. Perez picks up the loose ball. Down to Christensen. Christensen trying to dribble around Samuelson, nearly tilting away there by Nielsen. The rebound is snagged there by number 35. That's Hunter Zenzen. I know that. I just haven't seen him on the court in a while. So
really nice help defense. That ball went down to the post. You saw 3 defenders immediately converge down on Jonah, and you'll see that, I'm sure, all night.
That's the second foul of the game here on the Breckenridge Cowboys. That'll send Hunter Zenzen to the line. Scoring update from East Grand Forks. The Green Wave all over Roseville Rams right now, 14-0 early in the first half.
Boy, and how about the season the Green Wave are having? 24-2 on the season. They're the number 1 seed up in the northern half, ranked number 8 in the final poll, final regular season poll. We got 2 ranked teams in Section 8. Perm is number 5. East Grand Forks is number 8.
Their only 2 losses, the Green Wave, were to Minneapolis North Polars, a game we had for you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. And Zenzen will miss both free throws. And then their other one was to the Ada Borup Cougars, who have been a really good team for quite some time. Ada Borup Norman County West Cougars, I should say, just to clarify. They tacked that part of the name on a couple years ago. 3 on the way. Looks good, a little strong. Tonsfeld with the rebound. He'll come back up the near sideline over the timeline. Fire it there to Samuelson. Samuelson will get the ball back, tee it up for a 3. Off the back iron, too strong. Offensive rebound by Nielsen. They'll lob it back in for Zenzen. One dribble, turns in the paint, draws the foul.
And Anthony not happy with that call. But usually if you keep your hands off that offensive player down low, keep your chest into him, they'll give you that. Just keep your hands off. Anthony thought he had his hands straight up, didn't like that call. Anthony's got relatives listening all over the country. Got relatives listening in Portland, Oregon, and also in Tampa, Florida.
Well, wherever you're watching from, I know you've done a lot of radio. It might be burned in your mind, but watching.
Oh, did I say listening?
Yeah, you said listening like 8 times in a row.
It is kind of burned into my mind, isn't it? Yeah, watching and listening. My apologies. Boy, Barnesville's really struggled from the free throw line here early.
13:28 and counting to go here on the clock. An 9-5 lead, for the Barnesville Trojans. Put the point in the scorebook, but forgot to put it up on the screen. That's Junior Perez right there with the basketball, being guarded closely there by Nielsen. They'll work it down low. Couldn't quite see who that was. That was Gavin Johnson, I believe.
Boy, and that one halfway down the cylinder and rattled out.
A long 3 for Tonsfeld, a little bit strong. Rebound grabbed by Johnson, the junior for the Cowboys. Perez will slow things down, call for the play as he brings it over the timeline here, being guarded by Nielsen. He'll pick up his dribble. That is Christensen, Now Yagi up top, gets around Tonsfeld, runs into Caden Zenzen, and a whistle and a foul is coming here on the Trojans. 14th foul And I believe it's on, find out, it's on Tonsfeld.
Checking for the Cowboys, number 14, Alex Ullman.
See Alex Ohm into the game now, just a freshman, the son of Coach Arlie Ohm. Arlie's got two sons on this roster, and there's one of them.
Ohm with the three. Tonsfeld grabs the rebound. Tonsfeld will launch it up court into that corner. They quickly get into the hands of Caden Zenzen. Caden Zenzen now to Iniger for a three. In and out won't go. And rebound right there, and he couldn't get the cleanup, but his brother does.
Barnesville's been hammering the offensive boards, and that's so important at tournament time. Those offensive boards, that one leads to a basket. Now Breckenridge is going to call a timeout.
Good time to call a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
It seems around here every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, to compete, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. They know sports aren't just about building skill and strength, but about building character. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
All right, well, we are back here at Barnesville High School. Mike Mason alongside Raleigh Litt. Blake Torfin leading the way with 5 points of the Barnesville 11. And over on the flip side there, Junior Perez has 3 of the Cowboys' 5. 12-18 to go here first half. Free throw line for Zenzen, I believe. Caden Zenzen.
Yeah, I think a good time out there for Arlie Ohm. Breckenridge has went through stretches this season of not scoring, and you have to be careful. You know, come tournament time, you don't want to get down double digits. Cowboys not one of those teams that can score in a hurry. So the next few minutes really important here for the Cowboys. Are already trailing by 7.
12-5, Yagi up top there for Christensen. Christensen looking inside, nobody home at the moment. Back over to Yagi on that far wing. 3 on the way. It's in. They capitalized on that one.
Yeah, and Adam needed that one. Adam missed his first 3 3-pointers. That'll really help. If he can knock down some threes, that'll really open things up down low for Jonah.
Trims the Trojan lead down to 4 here with 11:47 and counting. Free throw line jumper. Caden Zenzen rattles in. 14-8.
Yeah, that's a good look. Cowboys didn't get up there defensively. You give Zenzen that shot, he's going to knock it down more times than not.
Ohm works it up top, and it was nearly stolen away there, and he may have had a chance to save that had it not been for the official.
Boy, Cowboys fortunate there that wasn't a layup at the other end. Again, turnovers this time of the year, you just can't have them. You got to take care of the basketball. See, both teams substituting. A lot of energy being expended here. Depth will be very important in this game tonight as well.
Definitely agree with that. Perez with a bounce pass there for, I believe that's Christensen, and it was. Sometimes they get crowded in jerseys. You can't see the jersey number. Working to Perez. Perez along the baseline, pops it out quickly into the hands of Ohm for a 3. Off the back iron, it will not go. High grab on the rebound there by Adam Tonsfeld. He really got some height on that jump there to snag the rebound out of the air. They'll work it quickly in the corner here for Samuelson. Samuelson looking down to the baseline, fires it. 2 passes later, corner now down to the baseline. Tonsfeld with the jumper, and that one will rattle in and out and out and in and out. Rebound will be picked up there by Perez. Perez gets around Tonsfeld, does a little weaving action there, puts it into the hands of Pachowski, and that shot's up and in.
Boy, the lone senior on this Cowboy team scores a big basket for him there. Cowboys have trailed by as many as 7, down to 4 now as we approach the 10-minute mark here in the first half.
With the ball right now is Tate Iniger. Tate is a freshman for the Trojans. And Iniger will get it back here in the near corner. Work at the Tonsfeld. Now Samuelson will fire up a 3. That one's a little bit strong. Iniger with a rebound along the baseline. The pass was tipped right back into his hands, and now back to Iniger in the corner. They work it inside for Zenzen, and that's out the front of the rim, and it won't go. Battle for the rebound is won by Christensen. Jonah Christensen will get the ball into the hands of Junior Perez. Christensen now back, and the 3 is on the way. It looks good, and it rattles off. It rolls off the rim. tough break there for the Cowboys, and now a whistle and a timeout, Barnesville. 9:42 to go here. It's 14-10. Trojans hanging on to a 4-point lead, and we'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, welcome back. Just under 9:40 to go here. And it's a 4-point lead, and it'll be a 6-point lead now.
Boy, what a great play called out of the timeout. Chad Suter calls that timeout a design play, and they get a basket out of it. And boy, Arleome not too happy about that one, but a great timeout there by Coach Suter. They get an easy basket out of it. A foul away from the basketball here.
On the Cowboys. Christensen will check back into the lineup.
Yeah, getting physical down on the blocks, and they caught Gavin down there. A little bit too physical down low.
9:18 and counting to go here in the first half of play. A 6-point lead for the Barnesville Trojans. Torfin with the basketball in between the rings, fires it to Tonsfeld, back up top for Nielsen. Nielsen will put the ball to the floor, pop it into the corner. Now they work it down to Caden Zenzen, turn around on the low blocks off the baseline. Shot off the front of the rim. Christensen to Perez off the rebound, and quickly up the court here for the Cowboys. Spinning around Nielsen along the baseline, and a bounce pass into the paint for Cooper Yagi. That one will not go. Tonsville will get the ball and bring it back the other way quickly, and he'll drive right into the paint and draw a reach-in foul on the Cowboys.
Yeah, and that's what Tonsfeld can do. That's why you want to keep it out of his hands. Boy, he gets a rebound there at the defensive end, and he takes it all the way to the basket and draws the foul. He's a very difficult guy to keep in front. So you let him have the basketball. That's what happens. He can draw fouls, and Junior's going to have to go to the bench. He'll get his first rest of the night.
Yeah, Junior went to the bench with 2 fouls, and coming in is the freshman Alex Ohm in his spot. Boy. Alex Ohm wearing jersey number 14. Also checking in now is Anthony Conzemius, a junior. I think someone snuck in for the Trojans too, but I missed that one.
Yeah, Torfin's going to go to the bench. That was a big foul, an illegal screen, and that is number 3 on him. So he's going to have to go to the bench, and he'll most likely spend the rest of the half on the bench. So that's a big play. Remember that foul that came at the 8:45 mark.
And that shot/pass, I'm not sure which one it was. You have an opinion on that, Raleigh?
Yeah, well, that was a lob pass, design pass, but Anthony not able to bring it down. And again, turnovers, you got to be careful. Cowboys have turned it over now 4 times here in the first half. You really got to take care of the basketball. And again, this is a team, Barnesville, not a team that you want to get down on double digits.
Tonsfeld for a 3, a little short on that one. Right into the hands of Cooper Yagi. Lobs it up court to Bernatus, and he lays it in.
And that's the way the Cowboys want to play. They want to get out in transition, and that time they get an easy basket.
16-12, 8 minutes to go here. Tonsfeld high on the near side, dribbles up towards the top of the key. Samuelson now, ball above his head, looks inside, back to Tonsfeld. Catch and shoot on the 3, and he got it. Yeah. That's the 3rd 3-pointer of the game for the Barnesville Trojans. 2 of them scored there by, or actually I put that in the wrong spot, but 2 of them scored there by number 5. The other one by Blake Torfin.
Tonsfeld, you just can't give looks like that.
Yeah.
Cowboys did a good job on him early, but you give him a little space, he'll knock those down.
Actually, 5 team fouls on the Trojans. .7:32 and counting to go here in the first half. Tonsfeld taking his time, bringing it up the court. Nielsen to Iniger, back to Tonsfeld.
Boy, and Ty Pekowski doing a good job getting out there quickly on Tonsfeld. You don't want him getting into a groove.
Tonsfeld, a little bit of space there, didn't pull the trigger on that one, playing some patient basketball here for the Barnesville Trojans, and that is a good thing if you're a Trojan fan, because that chews up a little bit of the clock.
And it makes the Cowboys work defensively.
Yeah, exactly.
Spend some energy.
Zenzen, turnaround a little strong, but Iniger with the rebound and gets it right back to Zenzen.
Boy,
Get it up
really good possession there for Barnesville. Well, like we mentioned, they made the Cowboys expend some energy, got a good shot inside, missed that shot, and then get an offensive rebound and score off that offensive rebound. That was a great possession, and now all of a sudden the Trojans have their biggest lead of the game.
Alex Ohm with the basketball here, works it up to the top of the key for Pachowski. Now Yagi on the near wing being guarded by Tonsfeld, back up top and around the horn there. Into the hands of Pachowski, and it's stolen away by Tonsfeld. And Tonsfeld to the hoop, weaves his way through defenders and lays it in off the glass.
He is so good in transition. Able to create a turnover there, and he gets in the open court. Again, very difficult guy to keep in front. And if he gets in the open court, he's going to be very difficult to stop from getting to the basket.
Cooper Yagi here near side, now up top. That is Pachowski. Back to Yagi for a three. Yes, he got it.
Boy, what a big answer by Cooper Yagi. Cowboys in danger there. I mean, you're down 11. That was a huge possession for the Cowboys. Now they'll need to come up with a stop.
Update from East Grand Forks. The Green Wave lead the Rams 33-6 midway through the first half. The winner of that game will play the winner of this game in the quarterfinals at Concordia. We'll keep you updated on that as those scores come into us.
Boy, and we got an update. How about this one in Perham? Frazee leads Perham
really
37-30 in the first half.
Wow, that was not expected. We'll see how that one
Perham unbeaten 26-0 on the season.
And that shot there by Zenzen was off the mark, and the Cowboys will get the rebound. And I think the foul is going to go on Tonsfeld there.
It is, and that is a biggie, number 2, and we still have 5 minutes to play here. We'll see if the Cowboys go after him now, and we'll see what Coach Suter does. And it looks like he might go to the bench here, and no, he's not going to take Tonsfeld out, though. Boy, it'll be interesting to see if they keep going after Tonsfeld with Cooper. It'd be huge to get number 3 on him if you're a Cowboy fan.
5 minutes to go here. Perez to Yagi. Yagi kind of double teamed there, lobs it inside. Now they kick it out into the corner. 3 on the way, and no, right into the hands of Hunter Zenzen. Now Tonsfeld will bring it over. Iniger, I don't know, guy took maybe if I was the official, I would have called the travel there. But I just call it as I see it. Official's a lot closer than I was, so he probably more than likely had the right call there.
Boy, the Trojans have had some nice possessions. Another nice one there. The two guys down low working together very nicely there. It was number 24, Caden Zenzen, getting it over to his brother across the lane. Looks like they've worked together quite a bit in the off season. Looked like the younger brother knew right where his older brother was at the time.
Yeah.
Boy, Barnesville has struggled leaving points at the free throw line. It's been a struggle for the Trojans here from the free throw line. They've done a good job getting to the free throw line, but they've struggled knocking them down so far here in the first half, but they still lead by 9 after that make by Zenzen.
24-15. To your credit, they are 3 of 5 from the line with that most recent make there by Hunter Zenzen. The Cowboys 100%, but it's easy to be 100% when you're 1 for 1. So 4:07 and counting to go here as Tonsfeld will bring it over the timeline, fire it into the corner. Trojans drive the baseline too strong. Yagi with the defensive glass board. He'll bring it back, top of the key, lobbed it down there for Christensen, fires it out, thought about the 3, pushes in the corner, triggers on the 3. That may have gotten a hand on that on the way to the hoop, not sure. But Christensen with the offensive board and the second chance point.
The Cowboys really struggling, getting some decent looks from the three-point stripe, but not knocking them down here in the first half. Big offensive board there for Jonah, and a big basket for the Cowboys.
So Noah Kraus Goes down to the mid blocks, pops it back out top. Entry pass to the paint, the low block was intercepted. Yagi spin with a beautiful spin.
Boy.
Did you see that move, Raleigh?
Boy, two great point guards in this game. Two great athletes. You talk in Tonsfeld and Yagi. What a great spin move by Cooper. Two great guards in transition.
Zenzen on the other side. That one's tipped around, and eventually be Noah Kraus, who gets a wide open lane to the hoop for the basket. Picking up the loose ball, and then Tonsfeld hustling to get a steal. Loose ball on the floor. Christensen shuffles it out. It's eventually picked up by the Cowboys, and Cooper Yagi brings it down. Looking for maybe a reverse layup, possibly lost his footing. They'll bring it back out top. Christensen will back up his defender in the paint, make a move to the basket, and it's in. And all of a sudden, it's a 5-point game.
Great footwork there by Jonah. Jonah obviously doesn't have the size of his brother Noah, but I tell you what he does have is a great footwork, and you saw it right there.
6 points for Jonah Christensen. He leads the way for the Cowboys. Tonsfeld works it to Zenzen. Zenzen into the corner for Kraus for a three. A little strong. Yagi with another defensive board. Back the other way, the Cowboys come with a chance to trim this lead even further. And what a block/foul. Or is there a foul? I don't think there was a foul on that one. It was just a clean block. That was a monster block, too, by Caden Zenzen.
And that gets the Trojan fans off their feet. Everything we expected here in the first half, Mike. Barnesville's had their run, but here come the Cowboys. A lot of fun. Tournament basketball.
30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. We're back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wahpeton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
All right, welcome back. 2:09 to go here in the first half of play. Baseline inbounds pass comes to Yagi for a catch and shoot three off the mark.
Boy, the Cowboys not afraid to throw up the threes here in the first half. Two of them there on that possession. They've only knocked down just the one, haven't they? The Cowboys just the 1-3?
Two of them, actually. Yep.
Yeah.
One by Adam Ohm and one by Cooper Yagi. 5-point game here. At one point, what was it, a 12, 14-point lead? I can't recall off the top of my head.
It was a double-digit lead earlier.
Zenzen works it down to the other Zenzen. That was Hunter to Caden. And now Tonsfeld has it. He'll back up in between the circles. Pop it to Nielsen. Nielsen to the free throw line. He slid his foot. That'll be a travel and a turnover.
So the Cowboys a chance here to make it a one-possession game as we wind down the first half. Again, Trojans have led by double digits here in the first half.
Breckenridge Cowboys had the lead at 4-3. Barnesville tied it up at 5-5. Took the lead on a three-pointer at 8-5. They haven't given up that lead yet. That whistle will stop the clock with 1:18, and it'll be a baseline inbounds pass from the near side of the hoop here for the Breckenridge Cowboys. Checking in is Pekowski. Checking out is Johnson. So in a senior, out a junior. Inbounds pass comes to Cooper Yagi. Yagi fires it quickly over into the hands of, that's Chris Nito into the lineup here. I think that's the first time he's been into the game so far for the Cowboys. Alex Ohm now. And Yagi.
Boy,
Tonsfeld trying to swat it away, and his pressure caused that loose ball to get the turnover.
That's how confident he is in his ability with those two fouls. Still very aggressive defensively, and then able to get to the basket at the other end, and then you look at the hustle there at the other end to cause another turnover.
Yeah, exactly. That's It's intense here. It's one of the more intense games that I've called here in Barnesville. This is the 11th time I've seen the Trojans in action.
But I tell you what, there are some good guards in the Heart Lakes Conference. I'm not sure there's one better than Adam Tonsfeld, and you've really seen it on these last two possessions. He's a guy that can make a lot of things happen on the basketball floor and on the football field.
30 seconds to go here in the first half. Up by 7. Do you chew up the clock, take the final shot here?
Yeah, it looks like Coach Suter is yelling out those instructions. Yeah, you don't want to give the Cowboys another opportunity when you have a 7-point lead. So worst case for Barnesville, you lead by 7 going in at half.
Or maybe you lead by 9.
And
yes.
You do. Another really nice
and
possession
at the buzzer,
there.
Off the glass. That brings us to our Midwest Bank halftime show. Coming up, we'll add up some numbers here and bring you your halftime stats when we return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
It's the inventory blowout at Nelson Auto Center. All remaining 2019 models must go. 38 to choose from with discounts up to $14,000, including Ford F-150, Ram 1500, GMC Sierra, and more. Stop in today for the inventory blowout at Nelson Auto Center.
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Hi, this is Michelle, manager at the Blazer Express, congratulating the Cowboys on another great season and wishing them the best of luck in the postseason. Stop in at the Blazer Express and pick up a fresh brewed caribou coffee and some hot stuffed pizza on your way to the game. That's the Blazer Express, Highway 75 North in Breckenridge. Proud to support Cowboy athletics.
Breck Drug is much more than your trusted pharmacy store. Breck Drug has a wonderful selection of gifts and decor for your home and lake place. And new kitchen items have just arrived, so stop in and take a look. You'll also find a great selection of gifts for St. Patty's Day. Locally owned and operated, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 till 6, and Saturdays 9 till 2. Breck Drug, downtown Breckenridge.
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Wahpeton Deli and Catering, a Twin Town favorite, has daily hot home-cooked meal specials for dine-in or carry-out, along with a full menu. Call Wahpeton Deli at 642-3639 to cater your next group lunch or dinner. Have an upcoming graduation? Let Wahpeton Deli and Catering take the worry out of your event. Call 642-3639. Wahpeton Deli and Catering on Dakota Avenue in the heart of downtown Wahpeton.
When you dine at the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, you're among friends. So relax and enjoy everything from sizzling sirloins, mouth-watering seafood, vibrant salads, and crowd-pleasing desserts. The Wilkin also serves the best pizza in town. Dine in or carry out after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, gracing Minnesota Avenue since 1896.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide you the best quality sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios, and our delicious cashews. Good luck to the Breckenridge Cowboys this postseason and in the upcoming spring events.
It's the inventory blowout at Nelson Auto Center. All remaining 2019 models must go with discounts up to $14,000. Big savings on Ram 2500, Lincoln Navigator, and Wrangler Unlimited. Stop in today for the inventory blowout at Nelson Auto Center.
Hey Cowboy fans, show your school pride with apparel from Creative Stitches. Top quality sweatshirts, polos, t-shirts, and more, all customized to your needs. Creative Stitches is also your officially licensed Bison apparel outlet in the southern Red River Valley. Wildcat fans, they have you covered too. It's game on at Creative Stitches in Breckenridge, serving all the schools in the southern Red River Valley. Go Cowboys!
These members of the Magnitude team proudly cheer on the Trojans and wish them the best of luck in this game. Midwest Bank, Dean's Bulk Service, Front Street Nutrition, Barnesville Senex. These members of the Magnitude team proudly cheer on the Cowboys and wish them the best of luck in this game. Farmers Union Insurance Agent Kyle DeVries, The Wilkin, Wafton Deli, Blazer Express, Red River Grain, Bold Print, Breckenridge Drug, Three Rivers Decorating, Giant Sunflower Seeds, Creative Stitches, Nelson Auto Center, State Farm Amanda Frederick Insurance Agency, and OSPTI.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back. We're at halftime here, and it's 30-21 in favor of the Barnesville Trojans over the Breckenridge Cowboys here on the Midwest Bank Halftime Show. Mike Mason alongside Raleigh Lipp. Raleigh, you got an update from Perham, right? Tell us what's happening in Perham.
37-34. Perham leads it at the half. But how about Frazee hanging in there? Frazee, the number 9 seed.
Yeah.
But just going to prove that anything can happen come tournament time.
Or in the month of March, as you said it earlier.
Lake City has been one of the top teams in the state all season long. Their season is over. It ended on Tuesday. They lost to a number 10 seed.
Wow.
So, again, it just goes to show that anything can happen at tournament time.
And, I don't want to jump the gun too soon here, but it looks like the winner of this game will be playing East Grand Forks. They lead Roseau 54-17 at halftime.
Yep.
So unless a big turnaround happens in that one, the Green Wave are probably going to be heading to Concordia College on next weekend, or later this week, I should say.
And the talk in Section 8 has been Fergus and Perham. Perham unbeaten at 26-0. This is how good this section is. Perham is 26-0. They're the number 2 seed in the south half of Section 8. Fergus Falls, who plays mostly a Class 3A and 4A schedule, they have 4 losses, but their QRF is higher, and that's how they do the rankings come tournament time. So Perham 26-0, they're seeded number 2 in the south half. But I tell you what, if there's any team that could sneak up on Perham or Fergus, it's East Grand Forks. The Green Wave probably have the best team they've had in decades up north. And they're a fun team to watch. Not real big, but they got guys that can really run the floor, and they get after you defensively.
Individual numbers here for the Barnesville Trojans. 7 for Blake Torfin, 2 for Noah Kraus, 7 for Caden Zenzen, 4 for Hunter Zenzen, and leading the way is Adam Tonsfeld with 10. The Trojans are 3 of 5, 60% from the free throw line, 3 turnovers and 16 fouls in that first half. For the Breckenridge Cowboys, they are 1 of 1, 100% from the free throw line. Individual scoring, Adam Ohm with 3, 5 for Cooper Yagi, 3 for Junior Perez, 2 for Dylan Bernatus, 2 for Tyson Pachowski, and leading the way for the Cowboys with 6 is Jonah Christensen. They had 7 turnovers in that first half and 17 fouls. We've had 1 tie. We were tied at 5-5, and both teams have had a lead change. The Cowboys took the lead at 4-3, and the Trojans took the lead at 8-5. That's going to wrap it up for our Midwest Bank halftime show. We're back with the second half in about 90 seconds here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bold Print and Frame Shop in Wapaton is your graduation headquarters. Banners, invitations, thank you notes, and signage. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188. Bold Print and Frame Shop offers custom canvas prints and framing for that new diploma and tassel. If you're looking for that unique promotional item, Bold Print's got you covered. Give them a call today, 642-2188, or check them out online. Use boldprint.com.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wapaton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
All right, welcome back. Second half of play here. We got to reset our clock to 18 minutes. That's the only thing I forgot to do here.
Well, one thing that Coach Chad Suter, I'm sure, talked about at halftime. Remember what happened in Breckenridge. Trojans were up 10 at the half. Cowboys came back and won that game. And I'm sure what Arlie Ohm said at halftime to his Cowboys, remember, we were down 10, and we came back and won that game. Trojans, a nice spurt there at the end of the first half to build the 9-point lead.
And Tonsfeld with 17:33 on the clock gets the first bucket of the second half for the Trojans. He has 12 points on the evening, and it's 30-21 and a 32-21 and a 9 whatever point lead here for the Trojans.
Well, biggest lead of the night for the Trojans, and this is danger time for the Cowboys. Again, Barnesville, not a team that you want to fall down double digits on. I tell you what, the next 5 minutes, very important here for the Breckenridge Cowboys.
Tonsfeld over to Blake Torfin. Want to give an extra special thanks to our one of our sponsors, Red River Grain. We had a technical issue that it placed an error in our system. We got that error resolved. So Red River Grain, thank you so much for being one of our many supporters for tonight's broadcast. Near side here with the basketball is Pachowski, and that's out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock with 16:37 to go here in the second half of play.
Boy, not the start the Cowboys wanted here, coming out trailing at halftime. Barnesville able to build on their lead and now have the basketball and a chance to add another basket. Boy, and Tonsfeld, Cowboys did a great job on him, but boy, Tonsfeld has really come alive now with 12 and an open look there for 3.
And that one almost went in, too. Battle for the rebound down on the baseline there. Out of bounds, back to the Cowboys. That's good news if you're a Breckenridge fan. They really need a possession here to try and trim this lead down to single digits again.
I really like the way the Cowboys attacked the paint, attacked the basket early in the game. They fell into a little lull there, and I thought there were some quick releases on the threes. They've only hit a couple of threes, and well, you got to be careful. That's bailing the defense out, letting them out easy. Cowboys did a good job getting to the basket early, but haven't done much here lately. Although Cooper tries to get to the rim there, but is stuffed, and then it's off of Cooper out of bounds.
Blocked there by Blake Torfin, the senior. Got his hand on all ball and no player. Now Tonsfeld launches it into the corner, and guess who? Blake Torfin. No, it won't go in, but he will step up to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 15:55 to go here in the second half of play.
Like that mentality, though. Good head fake out at the three-point stripe, and then taking it strong to the basket and drawing the foul. A chance to score now from the free throw line.
15:55 to go here in the second half. First free throw there by Blake Torfin is a little bit off the mark. He sticks at the 7-point mark here at the moment. See if he can build on that here on this free throw and give his team a 12-point lead. It's affirmative if it goes in, and it won't. It remains 11-point lead. And the Cowboys with an opportunity here to trim the lead. A little bit of harassment in the backcourt there by Adam Tonsfeld. No problem this time down the court for the Cowboys. Yagi flips it up to Christensen. Back to Yagi. Outside, I can't see who that is. That is Adam Ohm.
Boy, the Cowboys would love to see Adam knock it 3 down, open things up inside for the Cowboys. He's had some looks in the first half, but again, the Cowboys have really struggled from the 3-point stripe tonight.
Loose ball comes into the corner. It's picked up by Ohm, and now a 3 on the way off a couple of passes. Caden Zenzen, with the rebound. Tonsfeld over the timeline.
Boy, another possession there. The Cowboys settling for a 3.
Samuelson will get it to Torfin here. Torfin surveying, looking for Tonsfeld. Gets it to him. He'll spin around, put up a 3, and the cleanup there by Caden Zenzen.
Boy, and those are backbreakers. I thought a poor shot selection there by Tonsfeld, but his teammate bails him out, and those are just backbreakers. You get a team to take a poor shot, and then they give up an offensive rebound, and I'm sure Arley's going to have a talk with him about that. You just cannot give up second shots when you when you trail by double digits.
That is exactly correct. Well, timeout on the floor. Time is served. 14:45 to go, 34-21. We're back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, this is Michelle, manager at the Blazer Express, congratulating the Cowboys on another great season and wishing them the best of luck in the postseason. Stop in at the Blazer Express and pick up a fresh brewed caribou coffee and some hot stuffed pizza on your way to the game. That's the Blazer Express, Highway 75 North in Breckenridge, proud to support Cowboy athletics.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back. Inbounds pass goes into Perez in the backcourt. I want to thank the 241 people watching on YouTube and the 98 people watching on our Facebook page. That's just devices. There might be more than one person watching that device, so it could be a lot more than that. But thank you so much for watching. Just under 14 and a half to go here, and the Trojans hanging on to a 13-point lead over the visiting Breckenridge Cowboys.
Boy, and the Cowboys have been stuck. We talked earlier about scoring droughts. The Cowboys have they've been a number of scoring droughts over the course of the season. They're on one right now. Have been stuck at 21. Now Tonsfeld gets to the basket and adds to the Trojan lead.
And he'll go to the free throw line to even possibly add even more to that Trojan lead.
Cowboys haven't scored here yet in the second half.
It's a 6-0 run. And Christensen with the rebound and then a whistle right away. It will stop the clock with 14:07 to go. And we had a clean game as far as fouls were concerned until the last 10 seconds, and we've had 3 fouls. So Perez will get the ball in the backcourt, bring it over the timeline, being guarded by Nielsen. Skips a pass to the near wing here for Bernatis. Now back up top for Christensen.
Christensen over to Junior Perez, who's being guarded by Nielsen. Nielsen puts his hands up into the air. One dribble. Perez picks up his dribble. Now needs a little help. He's tried to get it to Yagi, but it was taken away by Tonsfeld. Tonsfeld fires it up to Nielsen, and it's taken away by the Cowboys. And they'll fire it back up there and drive the baseline. That's Cooper Yagi that won't go. Hunter Zenzen with a baseball pass that's intercepted by Christensen at the midcourt stripe. With a bounce pass there to Perez. Now they put it into the corner. Yagi for three. Front iron won't go, and a whistle. And did he get fouled? He's going to go to the line to shoot three?
Yeah. You don't want to foul a jump shooter at the three-point stripe. Cooper a chance now to go to the free throw line. Oh, they're going to say that was after the shot. They're not going to give him the free throws. So the Cowboys will inbounds.
So no free throws this time around, but Yagi will have the ball again. He'll try and get around the defender, and there's a push underneath. It's either on Tonsfeld or Zenzen. They were both there, but I couldn't quite see. It's on Zenzen.
Well, you still have 13:23 to play, but boy, you really have a sense, don't you, Mike, that this is a huge possession here for the Cowboys.
Oh, definitely,
Haven't
yes.
scored here in the first 4.5 minutes of the second half. They didn't score in the final 2 minutes of the first half, so they're on one of those scoring droughts. They need a hoop here. Credit to the Barnesville defense. They've done a great job, but another foul here, and the foul's starting to add up now on the Trojans.
And a nice show of sportsmanship there by Junior Perez as Jack Nielsen hit the deck pretty hard there, and Perez there reaching out his hand, offering to help him out, and that's what high school sports is about.
Yeah, and we talked about the intensity of this rivalry. Great to see that type of sportsmanship. There's been some great tournament games between these two teams. They last met in the section back in 2015. Probably the most memorable tournament game, 1978. Mike Yagi's buzzer shot in the region championship. Double overtime. Barnesville did miss a shot in the 2 overtimes. Cowboys still found a way to win that game. Went on to play Randy Brewer and Lake City in the state championship that year. Cowboys finished runner-up, but really some memorable games between these two teams in tournament play.
A little bit of history lesson there for you by instructor Raleigh Lip. Here's Inniger with a three, and he shows you how to trickle that one down.
Inniger, the grandson of the Bison former coach, the great Irv Inniger, Hall of Famer up at NDSU, and his grandson hits a big shot and gives Barnesville their biggest lead of the game.
That lead is 18 right now as Bernatus has the basketball. Works up top of the key. Yagi inside to Christensen. Christensen on a double team, fires it back up to Bernatus. Bernatus will drive into the paint, mid-block, make a move, got it up and in. Nice job there by Dylan Bernatus, the freshman for the Cowboys.
Cowboys went 5.5 minutes here in the second half without scoring. Yeah, great move. Boy, great interior defense, though. You saw when the ball went down to Jonah Christensen, you've seen Barnesville again collapse. They're making it very difficult for Jonah when he gets the ball down low.
East Grand Forks leads Roseau 67-21. That one just came in a few seconds ago. Inniger with the basketball, gets it to Tonsfeld over on that far wing. Comes right, switches direction, hands it out to Nielsen. Now back over to Samuelson with a handoff there to Tonsfeld, who slipped and fell and somehow kept his dribble. Cowboy fans wanted a travel, but they didn't get one.
Boy, Dave Cressup must have had something to say to his Yellow Jackets at halftime. It was 37-34 Perham at the half. It's now 63-37 Yellow Jackets. 7 minutes into the second half in Perham tonight.
Wow. 67, what was that score again, Raleigh?
64-37. Excuse me, 63-37. As they approach the 10-minute mark in Perham. We're approaching the 11-minute mark here, and Barnesville very patient here at the offensive end. They don't have to be in any hurry, leading by 16, their biggest lead of the game.
Down low, that is a little bit strong out of the hands of Inniger. As we crack the egg on the 11-minute mark here. Now Perez will bounce pass down to the baseline. His foot dangerously close to that baseline there. And must have stayed in bounds there, Christensen. But there's a foul coming on Barnesville here.
Boy, I really like the way Barnesville defends, though, down low. Again, as soon as that ball went into Jonah, 3 purple jerseys around him. and forced it up. Boy, and what a big answer there by Cooper Yagi. Boy, I mean, the Cowboys desperately needed a basket, and that was not an easy shot that Cooper just hit. Very difficult shot, but gets it to go, and he'll have a chance for the three-point play. Huge basket here with 10:47 to play. Well, if the Cowboys are going to come back and get back in this thing, you got to believe it's going to be on the hands of Cooper Yagi. He's a guy that can create. They're not giving Jonah much down low, so you just sense that Cooper's really going to have to come alive here in the second half if the Cowboys are going to come back and win this thing.
Tonsfeld in between the rings here, directing traffic. Now fires it over for Samuelson. Samuelson in the corner for Iniger. Iniger back over to Tonsfeld on that far wing. Back into the corner for Iniger. Iniger looking inside. Nobody there at the moment. Now he'll put the ball to the floor. Fire it to Nielsen. Nielsen will get around the defender. That's Bernatus. Back to Iniger. Long two on the way. In and out won't go. Rebound just barely kept alive there by Canzemius. Bernatus now with the basketball. Makes a move into the paint, puts the shot up off the front of the rim. Caden Zenzen with the rebound. Outlet there to Tonsfeld.
But a good shot. Bernatus we saw him get into the paint a few possessions ago, score in the paint. He didn't get that one to go, but a good possession there for the Cowboys. You can live with that one.
And a foul coming here on Breckenridge. That is the third team foul of the half here for the Cowboys. Cooper Yagi picking up his second.
See, Adam Ohm will check back into the game. Probably the Cowboys' best three-point shooter. Boy, they could use some of those right now.
Definitely. 9:47 to go here in the second half. Baseline inbounds pass will be triggered by Noah Kraus here for the Trojans. Kraus will lob it up to Iniger. Iniger now to Zenzen. Back over to Tonsfeld. Tonsfeld to the free throw line to Kraus. Kraus picks up his dribble, needs some help, skips it down to the low block, and Caden Zenzen will get it up and in.
Boy, Zenzen, nice job just laying that shoulder right into the chest, taking it up strong to the basket.
41-26. Barnesville with a comfortable lead. This could help, and it's off the mark. Zenzen with a huge rebound there for the Trojans. Outlet to Tonsfeld. He just brings it over the timeline. Dribbles up, free throw line jumper out the front of the rim, won't go. He'll get his own rebound, take it to the hoop, draw the foul.
Boy, the Cowboys really flat-footed right now.
Number 5, Jonah Christensen. That's his first personal foul.
Boy, Barnesville looking to step on the Cowboys' throat right now. We come up on 9 minutes to play, the lead 15.
Checking for the Cowboys, number 34, Tyson Mikowski.
See Arlie Ohm trying to find the right combination here.
And that one rattles in and out. Cooper Yagi with the basketball will get a screen to get around Tonsfeld, pushes out on the corner. Bernatus drives baseline out of bounds. He'll stay with the Cowboys.
Wait, Tonsfeld just has a nose for the basketball, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's almost like a magnet.
So quick out there.
Wherever the basketball is at, there's Tonsfeld too. You could almost say it that way. That's a quick foul there on Noah Kraus.
Well, the Cowboys into the bonus now, so now a chance to score from the free throw line with the clock stopped. There's no better way to get back into basketball games than from the free throw line with that clock stopped. Adam, one of the Cowboys' better free throw shooters at 75% on the season.
And that one's a little bit off the mark.
And missed a front end, and that was a front ender. So that was a possible 2 points left on the floor there. Barnesville's a little bit more patient here the last 4 or 5 possessions. Yep. With the big lead, 16 points, they're in no hurry, looking to maybe work a little bit of clock each possession here.
Torfin off the baseline with a 12-footer. Off the rim, won't go. Rebound snagged by Pachowski. And Pachowski with a little behind the back dribble, showing some skill there. Cooper Yagi will get it. Down low for Christensen. Nice job.
Yeah,
Give the assist to Cooper Yagi.
Yeah, really nice work there between Cooper and Jonah.
All right, we have another timeout on the floor, so that means we'll take a timeout as well. Back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Bundling auto and home is a great way to save money and precious time. Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agent in Breckenridge, will make it easy and convenient. Your savings could be spent on that next amazing vacation. So stop by or call Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agent on Minnesota Avenue in Breckenridge. Call 643-8511. Amanda Frederick is proud to support Cowboy and Cowgirl athletics.
Front Street Nutrition in Barnesville is your one-stop shop for healthy energy and nutrition. Stop in and try one of the many different teas or shakes on the menu. With over 80 varieties, you're guaranteed to find multiple favorites that'll quench your thirst. Also, ask about the different lift-offs that'll give you that unique and exact extra boost that you need for your day. Visit Front Street Nutrition today, 108 Front Street South, or call them 701-238-5276. Front Street Nutrition, nutrition for the win. All right, coming out of the timeout here, it's 42-28 in favor of the Barnesville Trojans. 8 minutes. You're down 14. It's not impossible. What do you need to do to get back into this one and make it if you're a Breckenridge Cowboy?
Well, you got to come up with some stops. Really, it starts at, of course, you have to score, but you've got to come up with some stops, pick up the intensity at the defensive end, and maybe come up with some easy baskets, which would help in transition. You know, if you can get things done at the defensive end, come up with some steals, get some easy baskets, because it's been a struggle in the set offense for the Cowboys trying to score. So it starts here at the defensive end, and that's not a good way to start coming out of the timeout. Barnesville doing a nice job, patient. When they find a seam, get to the rim, draw the foul. Tell you what, I really like the way the Trojans have come out here and played in the second half. They have dominated the second half. So whatever Coach Strand told them at halftime has worked.
They've outscored the Cowboys 12-7, make it 13-7 on that free throw there by Blake Torfin.
Yeah, you go back to the last 2 minutes of the first half when Barnesville had that nice little spurt, and now, the first 10 minutes here of the second half, it's been all Trojans. But another missed free throw. I mean, so the Cowboys got to come up with some baskets here. Every possession getting big now. Bernatis doing a nice job off the bench. He scores another basket.
Bernatis with the bucket there, 7:48 and counting. Once again, Tonsfeld just patiently bringing it over the timeline here, and as you mentioned earlier, taking a few seconds off the clock with each possession.
Boy, that one hurts, though. That one's too easy if you're the Cowboys.
Noah Krause has 4 points in the game, and both of them have been buckets that have hurt the Cowboys. That's a nice answer there. They need a few more like that one from Christensen. Christensen with 9 points on the evening on that triple there. And that makes it 45-33, still a 12-point game. Torfin drives the baseline, and it's swatted. And, I have to kind of agree there with Pachowski. It was he got 90% ball on that one. He may have gotten a little bit of skin, but the officials
they're actually
there.
Going to call it on Bernatis for a block. So it looks like the block was clean.
Yeah.
But Bernatis, they're going to call him for a blocking foul underneath.
Oh, gotcha. I'm glad you had that second set of eyes there, because I totally missed that part of it. So Pachowski not charged with the foul. It was actually on Bernatis, which is his first. The team's 6. And the free throws are in for Blake Torfin. Seven minutes to go. 1 minute gone. You're still down by 14.
Yeah, another big possession. Well, every possession now big for the Cowboys. And that one halfway down, but rattled out.
Zenzen with the rebound. Tonsfeld leading the way right now with 15 points for the Barnesville Trojans. On the flip side, it's 9 points for Jonah Christensen.
Second for the Cowboys, number 10, Junior Perez. For the Trojans, number 2, Jack Nielsen.
See Junior Perez checking back into the game for the Cowboys. Cowboys want to get some quickness in there, some guys that can create some havoc at the defensive end.
Junior Perez brings over the timeline, skips a pass to Bernatis. 5:28 to go up in East Grand Forks, and the Green Wave leads 79-30. They'll be advancing to the quarterfinals to play either Barnesville or Breckenridge, and at the moment, if Breckenridge doesn't do something, it's going to be the Trojans that the Green Wave will play. Those two teams played just about a week and a half ago here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. They'll launch it up court for Cooper Yagi, and Yagi, that made a similar move back in the first half, made the shot. That one didn't go.
Boy, give Tonsfeld a lot of credit. He could have given up on that play, given up the easy layup. Instead, he hustled down the floor, made it a difficult shot for Cooper.
That whistle stopped the clock with 5:47 to go. That's 8th team foul in the second half here. Hunter Zenzen picking up his 4th. He needs to be a little bit careful here. He has 4 points. He has as many fouls as he has points in this game. We'll go down to the other end for free throws here.
Yeah, the Cowboys in the bonus. Again, another opportunity for the Cowboys to score with the clock stopped. So they missed out on an opportunity on the front end of a 1-and-1 a couple of minutes ago.
And this time they will make it count. That is Pachowski at the free throw line. He has 3 points on the evening.
Cowboys chipping away here. It's the lead. The Trojan lead has been as much as 16 here in the second half.
And he'll make both of those. I mean, you need to add one more because our button didn't work on that first free throw, apparently. 49-37, 5:41 and counting to go.
Excuse me, 47-37, 10-point game.
Check that. Maybe that's why the score was off, because I added the points to the wrong side there. That's my bad. I apologize.
So the Cowboys chipping away. Now a foul on Perez up front. Now Barnesville into the bonus, so they'll be shooting free throws here the rest of the way.
Well, I have to say right at this point, 5.5, you're down 10. It's certainly manageable to come back, tie this thing up, take the lead. But you got to play some quality basketball starting right now for the remaining 5 minutes and 32 seconds.
Boy, and another front ender, those help. So Cowboys a chance to get this deficit down to single digits.
Single digits would be huge. It's been a while since it's been a single-digit deficit.
Boy, and another chance. Cowboys doing a good job getting to the free throw line here the last few possessions.
Foul on the Trojans, number 4, Blake Corcoran. That's his 4th personal foul, team's 9th. At the line to shoot the bonus for the Cowboys, number 30, Dylan Bernardes.
And again, you think back 4 weeks ago, Barnesville had a double-digit lead in the second half, and the Cowboys were able to come back and win that game.
5:17 to go here on the clock. We'll take a couple ticks off ours. Bernardes, no.
Boy, and another big front end miss there by the Cowboys.
Tonsfeld will bring it over the timeline. Perez trying to defend him, and a whistle and I think he was in the restrictive circle there when.
Boy, yeah, big call. One of those that could probably go either way. That would have been the 3rd foul on Tonsfeld. Instead, he'll go to the free throw line here to shoot 2.
And he
such
makes
a complete
first.
player, such a complete player. Very capable of knocking down the 3. We've seen that earlier. Great free throw shooter, fantastic ball handler, and he's not as scared to play a little defense.
That's
at the other
definitely
end.
true. 49-37 with 5:09 to go and a timeout. Barnesville on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in a moment. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a 60 as well. Be back right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
It's the inventory blowout at Nelson Auto Center. All remaining 2019 models must go with discounts up to $14,000. Big savings on Ram 2500, Lincoln Navigator, and Wrangler Unlimited. Stop in today for the inventory blowout at Nelson Auto Center.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide you the best quality sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios, and our delicious cashews. Good luck to the Breckenridge Cowboys this postseason and in the upcoming spring events.
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, welcome back. 49-37. Cowboy basketball down by 12 with 5:09 to go. Couple of free throws by Barnesville's Adam Tonsfeld right before the timeout there. Gave the Trojans that 12-point lead. A three could knock it down to 9, but then again, you don't want to miss a three either. The winner of this one will play East Grand Forks. The Green Wave have defeated Roseau as Zenzen puts it up and in.
Yeah, turnover that turns into an easy basket. Cowboys just can't afford any mistakes now, trailing by 14. You got to take care of the basketball.
Once again, that final up in East Grand Forks. The Green Wave defeat the Rams 79-33. So the Green Wave will await the winner of this one here between Barnesville and Breckenridge, and 4.5 to go. I know it's 51-37, but if Breckenridge can get it together here, they can make it interesting.
Yeah. You know, and that's such a great day of basketball. The quarterfinal round up at Concordia College. You got 4 great games. It's such a great atmosphere. That's so fun for the kids. So, you know, the Cowboys aren't going to give up here. I think this will be fun down the stretch as Cooper Yagi knocks down a free throw to chip it down to a 13-point Trojan lead.
10 fouls on the Trojans, so 2 shots for the Cowboys from here on out for the remaining 4.5 minutes. And that one's in and out. The only way that could have been a positive had Christensen grabbed the rebound instead of Zenzen. You need to score those points. As you've mentioned 3 or 4 times already, with the clock stop is vital.
Boy, nice to have a guy like Tonsfeld on your squad in these situations.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a guy that's strong with the basketball and a guy that can knock down the free throws. Cowboys will try to keep it out of his hands. They're going to have to decide who they're going to want to foul because they're not going to allow Barnesville to work a whole lot of clock. So the Cowboys are going to probably spend a little bit of time going for the steal, and they get one there.
Turnover. Perez, can he get the bucket? Nice passing, and he left it short. Cooper Yagi, and then he fouls Zenzen as he tried to swat it out from behind him, swat it out of his hands there from behind.
Boy, missed opportunity there for the Cowboys, and I think frustration foul there from Cooper.
That's 9 team fouls for the Cowboys. And that is the 3rd personal on Cooper Yagi. Zenzen, free throw in. (53-38).
Another foul, and again, that's one thing you want to stay away from if you're Barnesville right now. As we come up on the 4-minute mark, up 15, you just don't want to give the Cowboys chance from the free throw line with that clock stopped.
If you were watching on Facebook, I believe we had a Facebook alert that said that our video went offline. Should be back online here momentarily, and we apologize for that. But we're still live on YouTube.
Another missed opportunity from the free throw line there for the Cowboys. Boy, Cowboys need to be nearly perfect at the offensive end here the rest of the way, trailing by 14, because you're running out of possessions, and of course you got to make stops at the defensive end.
Noah Kraus getting the bucket there for the Trojans, and a travel there, and that is just not good news.
Yeah, and I think the Trojans starting to taste it a little bit.
3:46 to go here in the second half of play. Inbounds pass will be triggered by Tyson Pachowski. Oh, no, check that. Barnesville basketball, I guess, and it'll be triggered by Noah Kraus. Get it into Tonsfeld. Tonsfeld nearly lost it, picked it back up, bounced past corner, quickly down the baseline, poked out of bounds. I believe it was last touch there by one of the Trojans, and it'll go back to the Cowboys.
Hey, Barnesville's turned it over a few times here.
Yeah.
The last few minutes, but the Cowboys have not taken advantage of those turnovers.
7 turnovers for Cowboys in the first half. They are up to 9 right now. 3 turnovers for Barnesville. They're also up to 9 right now. As you said, not getting any positive results from that. There you go. There's a positive result from Pachowski. Triple 55-42 trims the lead to 13. Still a big hill to climb. It's still possible, but time is becoming an enemy. We'll see what they do out of this timeout when we return right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
It seems around here every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, to compete, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. They know sports aren't just about building skill and strength, but about building character. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
All right, welcome back. 3:39 to go here in the first half of play. Once again, to our people on Facebook who are watching, got a moment. I'm not sure what the word is.
We know what you're trying to say. We know exactly what you're trying to say.
A short pause in the action. Let's put it that way. Zen draws the foul.
Boy, what a nice break, and again, Adam Tonsfeld making that play, able to weave through a number of defenders and create an easy opportunity down low for Zen, who draws the foul.
Momentary was the word I was looking for.
There you go. But we've seen this from the Cowboys over the course of the season. Scoring droughts. We talked about it early in the program as well. They went through one of those, and the final 2 minutes of that first half, and then the first 6 minutes of the second half. Really a tough stretch for the Cowboys, but they keep battling here. But again. Time is a factor. Cowboy fans wanted to travel, no whistle, and an easy basket. The Trojans.
I'm not necessarily cheering for either team here, but I have to agree with the Cowboy fans on that particular one.
Boy, and there he is again. Tonsfeld, a steal, beautiful pass, easy basket at the other end for the Trojans.
Well, you know, the Cowboys got a couple of threes, and now the Trojans got a couple of two-point baskets, and that really doesn't make up any ground there. And they just keep knocking them down. There might be a little bit of hope here. Down 12. They get 4 more of those, this thing's tied up. But when they leave Caden Zen wide open with nobody within 6 feet of him on the baseline, you could say that a foul is the best scenario there, because now he has to get 2 points the hard way instead of in one basket. But Caden Zen's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line either. He has not missed today from the free throw line, and he still hasn't.
So right now it looks like the Trojans are going to get a shot at the East Grand Forks Green Wave.
It'll be a rematch.
When you have a guy like Tonsfeld, you know, and you've got other pieces, you know, you've got good play inside. Barnesville plays good defense. They work hard defensively. You just never know. This is a team that could be scrappy. And this is one of the better sections in the state. We mentioned East Grand Forks and Perham both ranked in Fergus. Also one of the top teams in the state. So Saturday is going to be a lot of fun up at Concordia College.
7, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Add 6, 18 points for Caden Zen here in just the second half.
Yeah, he's been really good. He's been really good here in the second half.
Add 7 to that for the game total.
You know, and he's just a sophomore. Tonsfeld just a junior. Talked about how young the Cowboys are. Barnesville also a very young team. Tell you what, the Heart of Lakes is going to be strong again next year.
We're certainly looking forward to that. We're going to have a lot of basketball games featuring these two teams next year, as well as some other football and even a couple baseball games this spring are already on our schedule, and we'll have that spring scheduled locked down here over the next month or less approximately. We'll see how long it takes for the snow to melt and the baseball and softball fields to be playable, but we'll have some action for you here for Breckenridge as well as Barnesville.
Yeah, and again, Mike, really excited to partner up with you. I'm excited to bring fans around the area Heart Lakes action next year. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Cooper Yagi, now an offensive rebound there by Christensen. He'll get the cleanup up and in. That puts Christensen in the double-digit club with 11. Just under 2 minutes to go. Full court press. You think the full court press should have come sooner? That's what I think.
Well, they forced a turnover there, but yeah, it looks like it's just going to be too little too late for the Cowboys. But again, give the Trojans a lot of credit. They came out and really, I thought, took control of this basketball game really from the start of the second half. Really, with about 2 minutes to play in the first half, I thought they really took control of the game.
Minute 25 to go here in the second half of plays. Townsville brings the ball up the court. Stops at the near wing. They'll work it in the corner here, and they're just going to pass the ball around. They'll probably get one shot up here, maybe a foul or steal by Junior Perez, and he'll go all the way to the hoop. Be patient, get it in off the glass.
I'll give the Cowboys credits. They stay scrappy here.
That was the 10th turnover of the game for the Barnesville Trojans. They've been, but 7 of those have come here in the second half. A minute to go. We'll take a timeout, be back in a moment, and we'll talk to you soon here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
When you dine at the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, you're among friends. So relax and enjoy everything from sizzling sirloins, mouth-watering seafood, vibrant salads, and crowd-pleasing desserts. The Wilkin also serves the best pizza in town. Dine in or carry out after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, gracing Minnesota Avenue since 1896.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
All right, welcome back. Second half of play here, just a minute to go. And a quick pass that is nearly intercepted by Yagi, but Nielsen gets it back, and he'll draw the foul and get the bucket. And if it wasn't sealed now, it is.
Yeah, tough break there for the Cowboys. Cooper looked like he was going to make a great play there, but just couldn't hold on to the basketball, and turns into an easy basket for the Trojans. And I know if you're a Cowboy fan, it's disappointing. Always disappointing when the season comes to an end, but I tell you what, the Cowboys are scrappy all the way to the end here, and yeah, they've got a young ball club. They'll be back. They'll be back next year. And again, the Trojans certainly a team to be reckoned with. I mean, there's certainly a team that's capable of knocking off anybody in the section. So, if you're a Trojan fan, you're getting jacked up for Saturday. Always fun to play up at Concordia College.
Bernatus, and he'll take a hard fall, and the rebound comes down to Zenzen. Loose ball chased down by Tonsfeld, back to Zenzen, and we're still in the backcourt. And they get it over the timeline, and Tonsfeld gets it back and finds a way to the hoop, and he's done that all season, and even though it's at the end of the game, he's still doing it.
Yeah, fun to watch, fun kid to watch.
18 points for Adam Tonsfeld, not his highest scoring game of the year, but still a good game overall. He's had a few assists, a couple of steals, and they'll dribble out the clock on this one with about 10 seconds to go here. And the Barnesville Trojans will play the East Grand Forks Green Wave. It's a rematch from about a week and a half ago at Concordia College. I believe that's on Saturday in the quarterfinal rounds. Barnesville Trojan fans will have that game for you live here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. And for the Breckenridge Cowboys, they end the season just shy of 500, 13 wins, 14 losses on the year. We're going to add up some numbers and come back with your final numbers and all that cool stuff. Once again, your final score, Barnesville 70, Breckenridge 52. We'll add up some numbers and come back right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
These members of the Magnitude team proudly cheer on the Trojans and wish them the best of luck in this game. Midwest Bank, Dean's Bulk Service, Front Street Nutrition, and Barnesville Senex. These members of the Magnitude team proudly cheer on the Cowboys and wish them the best of luck in this game. Farmers Union Insurance Agent Kyle DeVries in Wapaton, The Wilkin, Wapton Deli, Blazer Express, Red River Grain, Bold Print, OSPTI, Giant Sunflower Seeds, Three Rivers Decorating, Creative Stitches, Nelson Auto Center, and State Farm Amanda Frederick Agency.
It seems around here every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, to compete, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. They know sports aren't just about building skill and strength, but about building character. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wapaton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
It's the inventory blowout at Nelson Auto Center. All remaining 2019 models must go with discounts up to $14,000. Big savings on Ram 2500, Lincoln Navigator, and Wrangler Unlimited. Stop in today for the inventory blowout at Nelson Auto Center.
Breck Drug is much more than your trusted pharmacy store. Breck Drug has a wonderful selection of gifts and decor for your home and lake place. And new kitchen items have just arrived, so stop in and take a look. You'll also find a great selection of gifts for St. Patty's Day. Locally owned and operated, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 till 6, and Saturdays 9 till 2. Breck Drug, downtown Breckenridge.
Bold Print and Frame Shop in Wapaton is your graduation headquarters. Banners, invitations, thank you notes, and signage. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188. Bold Print and Frame Shop offers custom canvas prints and framing for that new diploma and tassel. If you're looking for that unique promotional item, Bold Print's got you covered. Give them a call today, 642-2188, or check them out online. Use boldprint.com.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Front Street Nutrition in Barnesville is your one-stop shop for healthy energy and nutrition. Stop in and try one of the many different teas or shakes on the menu. With over 80 varieties, you're guaranteed to find multiple favorites that'll quench your thirst. Also, ask about the different lift-offs that'll give you that unique and exact extra boost that you need for your day. Visit Front Street Nutrition today, 108 Front Street South, or call them 701-238-5276. Front Street Nutrition, nutrition for the win.
Wapaton Deli and Catering, a Twin Town favorite, has daily hot home-cooked meal specials for dine-in or carry-out, along with a full menu. Call Wapaton Deli at 642-3639 to cater your next group lunch or dinner. Have an upcoming graduation? Let Wapaton Deli and Catering take the worry out of your event. Call 642-3639. Wapaton Deli and Catering on Dakota Avenue in the heart of downtown Wapaton.
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save and Sea stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand.
Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide you the best quality sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios, and our delicious cashews. Good luck to the Breckenridge Cowboys this postseason and in the upcoming spring events.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
These members of the Magnitude team proudly cheer on the Trojans and wish them the best of luck in this game. Midwest Bank, Dean's Bulk Service, Front Street Nutrition, Barnesville Senex. These members of the Magnitude team proudly cheer on the Cowboys and wish them the best of luck in this game. Farmers Union Insurance Agent Kyle DeVries, The Wilkin, Wapton Deli, Blazer Express, Red River Grain, Bold Print, Breckenridge Drug, Three Rivers Decorating, Giant Sunflower Seeds, Creative Stitches, Nelson Auto Center, State Farm Amanda Frederick Insurance Agency, and OSPTI. All right, welcome back. Final score here, Barnesville Trojans 70, Breckenridge Cowboys 52. Barnesville move on to the quarterfinals to play the East Grand Forks Green Wave, who defeated the Roseau Rams by the final score of 79-33 up in East Grand Forks tonight. So that'll be a rematch from a game that we had for you on the Magnitude Sports Media Network about I almost said a year and a half ago, but it was actually a week and a half ago. And I don't know, they maybe played a year and a half ago, but who knows. So Barnesville finishes up the regular season and tack on a postseason win to improve their record to 17-9, 7-2 when playing at home, 10-7 on the road. Well, the Cowboys will finish their season a game below 500 at 13 wins, 14 losses. They were 4-9 at home, and when on the road, they were 9-5. So, you know, you look at that and you think the Cowboys are a better team on the road than they are at home. And it's almost like a mere opposite change on the win-loss record there. I don't know if you have an answer for this, but give it your best shot. Why are they better on the road than they are at home?
No, don't put me in that spot. I have I have no good explanation for that. That's just the way things happen. And it didn't work out for the Cowboys tonight on the road. I tell you what, come tournament time, a place like this is not a place you want to come.
Yeah, right.
At tournament time, it gets noisy in here. Barnesville's always very good at home, and they were dominant here in the second half tonight.
All right, well, we're going to take another. We're just going to skip down here. Games on demand. This game will be available, but not right away, and that's because since we weren't able to cover the East Grand Forks Roseau game. We won't release this video to the public, so it doesn't cause an unfair advantage for one team over another in the postseason. So once either Barnesville wins it or Barnesville is eliminated, and of course we'll have the Barnesville East Grand Forks game next week. So then that same policy would apply to East Grand Forks should they continue on in the tournament, or if Barnesville continues on the tournament. The games will eventually be available for an on-demand replay, but just for those reasons, in the postseason, we keep those on the side for the moment. So, but just if you have any questions, get a hold of us. Email, text, website, etc. We'll do it. We'll talk to you about it. and clarify any questions that you may have. Once again, you want to partner up with us, just like Raleigh partnered up with me partnered up with Raleigh. We want to give a big shout out to Julie, who's played a big role in this behind the scenes as well. And Janice, our camera person. We have a couple other people on our staff who weren't here today. But we have something cool happening here. And now is as good a time as ever to hop on with us. Would you agree, Raleigh?
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. And it really hats off to you. I tell you what, Julie and I are really excited to team up with you and bring fans around the area. Heart of Lakes action. You've done a great job building this thing. Just what great picture. I've got a number of texts during the game. People really amazed at the quality of this this video. So you've done a great job, and I tell you what, we're excited. I know fans in Breckenridge and Barnesville and fans throughout the Heart of Lakes conference really excited.
We're going to take one more time up. We're going to finish adding up the rest of our numbers. We'll come back, give you the individual and team numbers here, give you a game recap. We'll select the player of the game, then we'll wrap it up here from Barnesville High School here in a few minutes on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
It seems around here every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, to compete, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. They know sports aren't just about building skill and strength, but about building character. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wahpeton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
It's the inventory blowout at Nelson Auto Center. All remaining 2019 models must go with discounts up to $14,000. Big savings on Ram 2500, Lincoln Navigator, and Wrangler Unlimited. Stop in today for the inventory blowout at Nelson Auto Center.
Breck Drug is much more than your trusted pharmacy store. Breck Drug has a wonderful selection of gifts and decor for your home and lake place. And new kitchen items have just arrived, so stop in and take a look. You'll also find a great selection of gifts for St. Patty's Day. Locally owned and operated, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 till 6, and Saturdays 9 till 2. Breck Drug, downtown Breckenridge.
Bold Print and Frame Shop in Wahpeton is your graduation headquarters. Banners, invitations, thank you notes, and signage. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188. Bold Print and Frame Shop offers custom canvas prints and framing for that new diploma and tassel. If you're looking for that unique promotional item, Bold Print's got you covered. Give them a call today, 642-2188, or check them out online, useboldprint.com.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Front Street Nutrition in Barnesville is your one-stop shop for healthy energy and nutrition. Stop in and try one of the many different teas or shakes on the menu. With over 80 varieties, you're guaranteed to find multiple favorites that'll quench your thirst. Also, ask about the different lift-offs that'll give you that unique and exact extra boost that you need for your day. Visit Front Street Nutrition today, 108 Front Street South, or call them 701-238-5276. Front Street Nutrition, nutrition for the win.
Wahpeton Deli and Catering, a Twin Town favorite, has daily hot home-cooked meal specials for dine-in or carry-out, along with a full menu. Call Wahpeton Deli at 642-3639 to cater your next group lunch or dinner. Have an upcoming graduation? Let Wahpeton Deli and Catering take the worry out of your event. Call 642-3639. Wahpeton Deli and Catering on Dakota Avenue in the heart of downtown Wahpeton.
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, welcome back. Mike Mason here alongside Raleigh Litt. Final score, 70-52 in favor of the Barnesville Trojans. Coming up, full game recap. We'll select our player of the game and wrap this thing up here from Barnesville. First, you can find us online on Twitter at msportsnet, youtube.com/magnitudesports, or facebook.com/msportsnetlive. And, let's go over the numbers here. Jack Nielsen with 2, Blake Torfin with 10, Noah Kraus with 6, Tate Iniger with 3, Hunter Zenzen with 4, and Caden Zenzen down for 25. You mentioned off air, really? He had that many?
Yeah,
and it was
kind of quiet 25.
But
yeah, he was really good, though, in the second half especially.
He had, let's see here, he was 7 of 7 from the free throw line, and then a bunch of 2-point. Most of those points came in the second half, believe it or not. But and then over on the flip side, Adam Ohm with 3, Cooper Yagi leading the way with 12. Right behind him was Jonah Christensen, with 11. Junior Perez with 5 and 6 apiece for Dylan Bernatus and Tyson Pachowski. It was 30-21, a 9-point lead at halftime for Barnesville. Barnesville outscored the Breckenridge Cowboys 40-31 in the second half to take us to our 70-52 final. The Cowboys' only lead of the game was back when the score was 4-3. And then Barnesville had tied up at 5. They'd hit a 3. They'd take an 8-5 lead and never gave the lead up from that 8-5 mark.
Yeah, the Cowboys trailed by 11 about midway through the first half, and then chipped it down to 3. But they really, there was a bad spurt there for the Cowboys, and give the Trojans credit. With about 2 minutes to play in the first half, Barnesville kind of took control.
Yeah,
they scored the last 6 points of the first half, and then the Cowboys didn't score for the first 6 minutes of the second half. So really, the game I thought really changed with about 2 minutes to play in the first half.
Yeah.
From that point on, Barnesville I thought really dominated the game.
Yeah, that scoring drought coming out of halftime really, really stung the Cowboys. There's no doubt about that. Well, it's time now to select our player and or players of the game, and I think we can narrow it down to, 2 nominations, really. And which one do we have to pick? We'll have to find out. Honorable mentions, or not honorable mentions, but our nominees. That's the word I'm looking for. What's 1 or 2 players that come to your mind, Raleigh?
Well, Zenzen, of course. He was spectacular in the second half, 25 points. But wait, Adam Tonsfeld just does so many things for you.
Yeah.
At both ends of the floor.
Yeah.
He's their floor general. He does most of the ball handling. He does most of the creating. He can score for you. He had 20 points. And what he does defensively, I mean, he just makes it really miserable for the opposing guard. So I thought he was really good. That would be my choice. But Zenzen again, he was really good in the second half. And Barnesville fans have a lot of things to look forward to. Both those guys are back next year.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, let's see here. Let's reveal our player of the game, and we are indeed going to go with Adam Tonsfeld there. He had let's get that on screen a little bit here. There we go. 100% from the free throw line, not NA, but it does matter. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 4 on each side of the glass, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had a couple of three-pointers, only 2 fouls. The big ones at the bottom there, 4 steals and 5 assists according to our numbers. Those 5 assists account for 10 additional points, if not more, for the Barnesville Trojans. You take those 5 assists away, and it's an 8-point win for the Trojans instead of an 18.
Yeah, looking at that graphic, my question to you is, how the heck do you keep track of all that? You're amazing, Mike. I mean, you're amazing, able to do play-by-play and do all that. But boy, what a stat line!
Yeah,
isn't that something? I mean, again, just does a little bit of everything. No, I should say a lot of everything.
And you're going to see a change on your screen here because I don't know why the computer thinks he's a senior, but he is a junior.
There, boom, it changed. So he's going to be back next year. It's not his last year. He has one more. Although we could have left that up there for East Grand Forks, thinking, next year we want to deal with him. But no.
A great quarterback on this basketball team. And again, this is the guy that led Barnesville to a couple of state championship football games, too. Caledonia is the only one that's, been in their way from capturing a state championship. So a lot of things for Trojan. A lot of things for Trojan fans to be excited about.
Exactly.
Coming up here, and you know what? I know the Cowboys are very disappointed. Always disappointing when the season comes to an end. But I tell you what, Cowboy fans have a lot to look forward to, too. Ty
I would agree with that.
Unfortunately played his last game of his career tonight. But other than that, that's it.
Everybody else is going to be back.
The only senior on this roster. So both these teams have a lot to look forward to.
They lose the final game of the season next year. That one will hurt a lot because they're going to lose 12 seniors. They have 12 juniors on the team this year. That means they'll have 12 seniors that they'll lose after next year. You have to see if it might be a rebuilding process or not, or if they can get a few kids up from the JV squad and get them conditioned and ready to play and compete in this Heart of Lake Conference. So, I tell you what, let's take a look at if you go to our website, msportsnet.com, our upcoming broadcasts are there under the stream schedule, and you'll see that tomorrow we're at Concordia College, Fergus Falls, and Pelican Rapids. Says to be announced. I believe it's a 7 p.m. tip. I'll have to double check here. But we'll have that game live for you tomorrow. That is the girls 8AA championship game. The winner of that game is going to the state tournament. It's either going to be the Fergus Falls Otters or the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Pelican Rapids avoided a scare in the quarterfinal rounds. They almost got clipped by Crookston. And then Pelican Rapids was held to 10 points by Holly in the first half. And then they came out blazing and scored 41 on the Holly Nuggets in that second half to pick up the win and get to the championship game. But on the flip side there, Fergus Falls, you got Tori Ratz, who in the quarterfinal round hit 8 3-pointers. And then her teammate in the semifinals, Ellie Kolbeck, hit 9 3-pointers. 10 of 10 from the free throw line at 37 points in the game yesterday against the Roseville Rams. So that's going to be a good game. You got the undefeated Pelican Rapids Vikings going up against a really hot shooting Fergus Falls. If one person doesn't have the hot hands, somebody else on the team does. And we're going to just have to see what happens. Tomorrow will be a coin flip. It could go either way. You might want to tune in for that one. We'll have it live for you here. And then, we know now that Saturday at 1 o'clock, it will be Barnesville versus East Grand Forks. That will be updated. And then you get an update from Perham Frazee?
I didn't, but with 7 minutes to go, Perham was up big. So it's safe to say Perham won that.
Okay, we believe it's Perham, and they'll take on either Holly or Thief River Falls. And then in the third matchup of the day, it'll be Fergus Falls or Monaga versus Warroad or Bagley. And then in the nightcap on the quarterfinals on Saturday, it'll be the Dilworth Glendon Felton Rebels or the Crookston Pirates taking on the Pelican Rapids Vikings or the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines. So we will find out a little bit later this evening who won those matchups, and we'll get our website updated. We will have some of those games on tape delay. All we know for sure is that we'll have the Barnesville East Grand Forks game live. The other games will be tape delayed for sure. We'll try and get some sponsors to make those games live, but that's what we know at this point in time. And then you can see the rest of we're piecing together our spring schedule. It is not by any means official, but you can take a look at that and see what we have coming up. One thing I know for sure is the Breckenridge DGF game, and there's a Breckenridge Barnesville baseball game probably a little bit further down on the screen. That one is locked in. We're doing that game. The only way we're not doing it is if weather comes in or something and postpones it or something like that. So, hey, thanks so much for watching. Raleigh, your final thoughts on the game here before we wrap this thing up. Hang on 1 second there, Raleigh.
Cheer the Trojans and wish them the best of luck in this game. Midwest Bank.
Though we do thank those sponsors, that was not supposed to be there. So, okay, I just got a message saying Pelican Rapids won and Dilworth Glendon Felton won. So let's go back to this screen really quick. And let's see here. So Barnesville will play East Grand Forks. and Pelican Rapids won. Okay, so the two matchups that we know for sure, Barnesville versus East Grand Forks, and Dilworth Glendon Felton versus Pelican Rapids. The other three we'll have to check and see. And then we know that Perham won. We're not sure about Holly and Thief River, but we know that Perham won. So those are the for sures that we know. So now, Raleigh, your final thoughts on this one here.
Well, I thought Barnesville was better at both ends of the floor, really starting from about the midway point of the first half. And again, when you got a guy like Tonsfeld that can make that many things happen, just nice to have a guy like that.
Oh, definitely.
That on your team. Cowboys, I thought too many threes in the first half. I really liked their first few possessions of the game. They got into the lane, got to the basket. They kind of got away from that. You know? And that's kind of, I thought, when the game really swung. Like they say, live by the three, die by the three. And tonight, I thought the Cowboys really died by the three. But again, give Barnesville a lot of credit. Congratulations to Chad Suter and the Trojans. They're certainly a team that's capable of pulling an upset at Concordia College.
Well, we're going to see what happens. And if they can get that upset, it'll be live here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Thanks so much for watching. Once again, your final score, 70-52 in favor of the Barnesville Trojans. Adam Tonsfeld, your player of the game, scored 20 in this one. And that wraps it up for us here from Barnesville High School. I want to give a shout-out to Athletic Director Todd Hendrickson for allowing us to come out here this season and broadcast a handful of games. We had 5 girls games, and including tonight, we had 6 boys games. So we had 5 and 5 in the regular season. We had the playoff game for the boys here today, and we'll have another one for them on Saturday.
Yeah, so, Todd always very hospitable when we visit Barnesville. And I might mention, I know fans around the Heart of Lakes have really been spoiled the last number of years. Some great facilities going in. Pelican Rapids, they had a new facility put in a few years back. We've got a chance to see the Perham School. The Perham facility might be one of the nicer schools and gymnasiums in the state of Minnesota. Barnesville will be making an addition here in the next couple of years. So a couple years down the road, you're going to see a brand new gymnasium here at Barnesville. There's some talk about a new community center going in Breckenridge. So a lot of the good things happening around the Heart of Lakes.
And we're going to be a part of. We'll have some footage of that, I'm guessing.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to be teamed up with you again.
Yeah, definitely.
That was a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun here.
I'm looking forward to the next game, Raleigh. That is absolutely awesome. Well, hey, once again, your final score, 70-52. Barnesville advances to play East Grand Forks. We'll have the game for you live next Saturday. We'll be on the air tomorrow for the girls' 8AA championship game between the Fergus Falls Otters and the Pelican Rapids Vikings, live tomorrow here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Until then, have a great night and enjoy your evening.